Hey there everyone, this is Seb and I'm bringing you another Let's Play. And this time it's gonna be a shorty, probably a two-parter. This is Batman for the NES. And no, the Nintendo is not stuck. Even though I keep thinking that because the screen remains black for quite a bit there. But yeah, this is Batman for the NES. A decent game. Gets a lot of praise. Many people consider it one of the best platformers on the NES. I wouldn't go that far. I think there are plenty of platformers that are much better, but that's not to say that this is a bad game. It is fun. It has a couple of things that is holding back for being a great game, I think. But anyway, on to the introduction, which should be coming up right about now, I think. There we are. Yeah, this is lightly based on the movie, and yeah, very loosely based on the movie actually, because there's barely any connections. There's kind of a weird thing going on in the intro where the text and the background images have kind of a different plane of existence or something. I don't know how it works exactly, but for some reason my capturing device has a bit of a hard time of capturing it correctly. Funny thing is that when you emulate this game, then it's even worse. It's like I don't know, it's really weird. And yeah, this is about the only instance that Vicky Vale is in the game, I think. Because for some reason they totally, I don't know, cut her out of the rest of the game. Kinda weird. Maybe she's in the ending actually, I don't know. I don't see the ending too often in this game. Because it is kinda hard, and this LP will probably feature some failings of mine, but that's why you're here, aren't you? Anyway, let's start this thing up and show off the Batmobile, which is of course one of the most awesome vehicles ever created. Funnily enough, in the there was a prototype version of this game, and there the scenes were totally different, and I don't know why they changed it, and I want to maybe actually punch people here. There we go. But yeah, I don't know why they changed these scenes, because now they make no sense whatsoever and levels are just like random. But in the prototype version, you can look it up on YouTube, they actually were connected. The stages actually made sense how you progressed in them. So yeah, it's kind of weird how they change that. For example, over here Batman would be looking for Vicky Vale, who was being held hostage at the City Hall of Gotham City. You get nothing of that here right now. It just seems random where we're going. And then Vicky Vale gives the information to go to the next place, which is the chemical plant, and now you just seem to go there, which is kind of weird. But oh well, I don't know why they changed it, but one thing they did add is the end boss of the game, because that one was not in the prototype. And oh boy, did they ever do a nasty job of that crap. Stupid mines. Yeah, when you get close to those mines, they home in on you. And I'm actually not doing that well here, but oh well, we should be fine. And yeah, this is another neat little feature, kind of like in Ninja Gaiden, I guess. But Batman can't stick to the walls actually, as Ryu does. But yeah, he can wall jump, and that's kind of cool. Another feature is some bat gadgets, like the Batarang, which is just like a boomerang. You also got the dart gun, which goes in a straight line but uses 2 ammo. And you got the dirk, or discs, which is kind of a spread shot thing and uses 3 ammo, so it's kind of expensive. Although in general, ammo in this game is never the problem, because the things they drop... Can you please die? There we go. The things they drop, the little bullet icons, they refill your ammo count with 10, so... Come on, die already. There we go. So yeah, that's 10 new ammo, and I totally wasted on that guy. Oh well. Don't get used to these flying guys, because that one a lot better. Because those are the only 2 in the game. Kinda a shame because I kinda like those enemies, but yeah, they won't be coming back. Speaking of not coming back, here's another one-time enemy. The ninja guy. You want to kill him as fast as possible because he can wreck your lunch. He's really fast and annoying once you give him the chance. Anyway, off to the first boss. This is Killer Moth. One of the more obscure Batman villains, I guess. But that's kind of the theme in this game. Only the Joker is like a real common enemy. And yeah, this one is really easy. He comes at you now and then he shoots. But you know, he can't hurt you when you're standing here. He can also shoot on the other side, but yeah, he's really easy. And he only takes a couple hits to kill, and there you go. Down he goes. Very easy boss. Most bosses in the game aren't that tough, except the last one. He's a bit of a bitch. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. Anyway, now we're at the chemical power plant. Why? Well, you don't know, but read the manual and then it kind of still has the progression. It's kind of funny, in the manual it actually says that the intro scenes are designed to give you an introduction of the stages, while in the actual game it doesn't really work like that at all anymore. But yeah, I guess those manuals were written with the prototype in mind or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of funny. So anyway, you've got these guys here who are really pathetic. They're moving so slow and their attacks are really slow, and yeah, not a big problem. And those fire guys are pretty easy. Most enemies are really easy in this game. But yeah, the platforming will get harder, believe me. And this is probably the best level, I think, in the game. It really shows you, okay, now we're gonna ramp up the difficulty on the platforming, but not so much that it becomes ridiculous like the later levels. And wow, I could have done that better. But you know, it's this level is really fun when it comes to showing you the different techniques you will be required to master by the end of level 5. But yeah, some things are holding this game back, I think, from making it a awesome game. For one thing, I think it's a bit short, with only 5 stages, even for NES standards. That's pretty damn short. You can take a little shortcut over here. It's not much, you only bypass like one guy, but whatever. It is a shortcut. And also, I think the controls are a bit sluggish in this game. Mostly when jumping, it just feels like I don't know. It's a bit sluggish. Not so bad that it becomes impossible to play or anything. It still plays just fine, but enough to notice. And I don't know. It's a bit irritating, I find at times. So yeah, here you want to be really careful when jumping. The longer you keep the A button pressed, the higher the jump is Batman makes. So you want to be careful and avoid those electrical things because they hurt. And you have 8 hits to take, so you can take some hits, but believe me, those can go by pretty quickly. It's very easy to get hit multiple times. Partly because the invulnerability time that you have is pretty limited, and most of it will be based because you are slightly stunned when you get hit. So your controls won't respond for a bit, and once you have control back, then basically the invulnerability time is already over. Come on! Well jumped that. There we go. Here you want to wait a bit because there's some idiot coming around and walking into the electrical bits. Not very smart of him, but oh well. That's NES AI, I guess. Homeward. Here's a nasty little enemy over here. It's kind of an enemy spawner. They dump out those little robot guys, which move really fast on the floor. You can actually kill a couple of these, like 3. Just rapidly punch them, and hopefully you will hit them. And then you can quickly bypass them, but of course I messed it up completely. Like an idiot. Oh well. I'm actually not doing that bad yet. So, you know, that's kind of a surprise for once. You can actually kill those spawners, and here it's very wise to do so, because that conveyor belt there is kind of a pain to deal with. Same with the flame guy over there, so when you have those little robot guys spawning there, then that's a bit of a pain. Here you want to actually just walk off the edge, because when Batman jumps he has a bit of momentum going, and it's very hard to correct your direction mid-air, so just walk down the edge. And here quickly walk past those spawners and you will be just fine. And again, just drop down, and it's much easier to gauge your jump that way and make it crap. That was pretty pathetic. Oh well. Should still be fine. Should still be fine. The boss will be coming up, which is a very obscure one, because I don't think Batman ever faced that one. They just cooked this one up in the lab, as it were. Crap. Usually they start shooting at the top first. Oh well. So it's me right for trying to remember stuff. But yeah, this is like a rogue AI. I don't know. I don't think it ever came up in any of the things I've seen from Batman. The dart gun is your friend over here, because it goes all the way across the screen, and this thing takes like 10 hits, but you don't have to deal with those nasty lasers. Then quickly go down there, and now you want to go up there once it shoots. And if you duck down here, you should be safe. And then you can just punch it, and there you go. Pretty easy boss again. You just have to know what to do. And there's the famous line of the movie, where Batman actually remembers that the Joker was in fact the killer of his parents, but for some reason Batman already knows this at the start of the game. And again, you have no clue what the hell just happened, but apparently from the menu I gathered that the Joker set up a trap and sent Batman into the sewers, because every NES game needs a sewer level, of course. Taking these guys out before they can actually enter the screen is very beneficial for your health. Believe me, they are a pain to deal with, because they jump all over the place and they are very nasty to kill heads on. And the best way to do that is with the Dirk, because they have the biggest range, and they actually take... you can take them out with the dart gun, and that was kind of stupid. Don't walk down there. The dart gun actually takes 4 shots to kill those guys, but yeah, since they move fairly quickly, it's better to have a bit more range or spread on your shots, and I still managed to not hit him. Very nice. Here you do want to just drop down and take the hit, I find, so you can stop that guy from spawning in the screen, into the screen. Yeah, and I missed that hard, which is kind of a shame, because I could have used that. If you're wondering what the items are with the B, like this one, that's just your point score. It's worth 1000 points, and the only way to see your score is by pausing the game. And this point system is really pointless, because not only is it useless since there is no high score table, ouch, but there is also no score indicator once you have died and have a game over or beat the game. So really, the only way you can find your score is in the pause menu. I really don't get why they even put it in there, but oh well. Okay, so now we have to deal with one of those jumpy guys, and it's impossible to not get him involved here. Best way to deal with them once they are on screen is with the Batarang, and well, that went alright. Could have gone better, but yeah. Oh boy. Oh crap. Die. Yeah. Could have avoided that one, but oh well, it went good enough. And we actually have a chance to refill some lives, so not to worry. And yeah, I am going to use that to my advantage to refill some life. It is a bit cheap, I know, but you know what? I don't use save states, so bite me. I'm actually doing the old-fashioned way on the actual NES, which is kind of a pain to do in this game. And I'll probably get a game over at some point, but yeah, save states are for sillies and maybe for people who are actually smart about things. Since I'm neither, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. This is the safest way to take these guys out and farm some ammo and hearts in particular, and maybe score if you're really obsessive. You can also sit here and take out as they come down, but you want to be good in your timing. You can actually punch them out as well. However, even with a turbo controller, and see, even that one missed. But even with a turbo controller, they will still occasionally come through your punches. So that's a real pain to deal with. And I would like to have some more hearts if you were. Have a heart. Just like in the Zelda games. When you need them the most, they don't pop up. But yeah, for the boss you definitely want to have full health. There's still a section coming up. But yeah, I would like to fill up as much as possible now that we have the chance. There we go, finally. Took about 5 minutes, and I'll probably cut that bit out because yeah, that's kind of boring. Let's head on to the next part, shall we? Which is kind of cool. Yeah, we'll jump up there. So now we're in the cave, which has nasty tank enemies who will come up in just a bit. First one will be over here. Take that guy out so you can actually deal with the tank. Ow, usually you can duck that. And well, there goes all my life that I just gathered. Thank you very much. Yeah, those tanks can be a bit of a pain. Usually I do much better on those though. But oh well. Take this guy out, real easy. And then... damn it! But you can easily despawn this one, so that's easy enough. Usually you can seriously duck under those bullets, but for some reason they won't let me now. Mean game, very mean. Oh, usually that guy despawns, but oh well. Yeah, take care of that mine. You don't wanna have that blow up in your face. And carefully jump over here and take care of business over here, of course. Here's another place you can stock up on some hearts, and I guess I better do that again. Come on, spawn already. There you go. Give me some hearts, and I'll see you guys back once we're full again. Alright, that didn't take that long this time around. And now we can actually make our way to the boss of the stage, which isn't all that hard. However, it's kind of very hard to avoid his hits, so the best way to deal with him is just to take the hits. And I want to actually go up, not down. So that's why you want to use full health for him. And ow, that's not the way to keep that up. Yeah, you want to be really careful with those gears on the side there. I do like the looks of the gears, how they spin around. They look pretty neat. As a whole, the game looks very nice for 1989, I think. Batman really animates really nicely as well. And the music is pretty awesome as well. Not sure if you have had much of a chance to listen to it with me blabbering about, but yeah, it is pretty cool. There we go, we finally dug that. And since this one shoots very rarely, you can actually get up in his face. Anyway, now to the boss, the Electrocutioner, which is another really obscure Batman villain, I think. Has he ever been in any TV outings? I don't know. So yeah, just pelt him full with batarangs like so, and he should go down before you do. I guess there is a way to avoid his hits by using the platforms up above, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think this is a good place to stop for now, and we'll pick it up next time, so join me then.